Hello friends, I'm Maria and I have for you a practice that is perfect for those days where your level of energy is not quite up. Maybe you are recovering from an illness, maybe you just had a few stressful days, and this class is perfect for you. So let's go ahead and begin in child's pose. You can separate your knees. You can close eyes and focus on grounding. Just finish landing here, taking a moment of stillness, reconnect with yourself. And simply honor your sensations. Breathe in with more intention. Breathe out. Let go anything that is weighing you down. And very nice and mellow, coming up onto a tabletop. Arcing your spine into cow. Rounding back into your child's, and repeat this sequence for a couple of more times. Just arcing. Back to child's pose. Arcing one more time. Child's pose. Now return into your tabletop. Take one leg behind you, opposite arm to the front. And as you breathe, try to lengthen through your spine. Now you can stay here or simply bend your top leg. Maybe you can reach for the foot. Try to stretch your top leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Now returning your knees to the floor, arcing through your cow. This time, bend your elbows, lower chest and chin. Sliding into a baby cobra. You can even hover your hands off the ground. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And then release and return into child's pose. Take a long breath, creating space through your spine. Then come back into a tabletop. Extending your opposite leg. Make sure you're doing the other side. And bring opposite arm forward. Inhale to lengthen. Either stay or bend your top leg and see if you can reach for the foot. Try to find balance as you nurture your body with your breath. Now both knees, both hands on the floor, cow pose. Lower down, chest, chin. Sliding into a cobra, perhaps going slightly deeper. And this time, curl the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal your body, pedal your legs. And eventually finding stillness in your down dog. All right, my friends, you're gonna walk to the front of your mat into a ragdoll. Grab your elbows, separate your feet, let your body dangle. And then breathe in. Try stretching the back of your legs. Breathe out and release elbows. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Swing arms over the head. Exhale, hands to the heart. And with your toes grounded, inhale, arms up. get really long, fold, and step your right leg back. Drop the knee to the floor, crescent moon. You might want to untuck the back toes and reach both arms. You can place your arms in any position, maybe bending your elbows. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Into runner stretch, plant your hands, extend the front leg, and just bowing forward. If you want to add more, you can flex through your toes and maybe even touch your hand to your foot, exaggerating the stretch. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now look forward and passing through a quick low lunge. You're gonna swing that front leg into your three-legged dog and bend your top knee, open the hip. Let your head dangle for a moment. And on the exhale, send your knee forward, pigeon pose. On the in-breath, lift up. Just wiggle with your hips. On the exhale, come down onto your forearms and take a breath. You want to feel both shoulders equally heavy. Now get a little longer through your spine, through your neck. And then come back onto your hands, lift. Sending your back leg all the way forward and around into a seated twist. So this is your right knee bending, and take a twist to the right. Sit bones down, the crown of your head up. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, you guys, now on twist, bring both feet to the floor and simply just rock yourself backwards and forwards, stretching through your toes. Roll forward, roll backwards, almost like massaging your feet. Every time you roll forward, knees closer to the ground. And the next time that you roll forward, start to walk your hands to the front of your mat, balancing on your toes. One of the best ways to bring more energy into your physical body is by letting go of the tension accumulated on your toes. Toes and fingers accumulate a lot of stress. Now you can keep your fingers down for support, or bring your hands in prayer if you like a little challenge. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Straighten the legs, bow forward. On the inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Swing arms over the head. Hands in prayer. Circle the arms. Exhale, fold. Flat back, and this time step your left leg into a low lunge. Drop the knee. Untuck the toes, coming into a crescent moon. Now remember, your arms can be in any position. Maybe your palms touching. Maybe your elbows bent. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Runner stretch, extending your front leg. And again, your hands can be on the ground. You can even grab your foot, flex the toes. Feel the stretch behind your leg. And then gaze forward and passing through a quick low lunge, swing your front leg up into a three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open the hip. Exhale, pigeon pose. On the in-breath, lift up, decompress. On the out-breath, come down onto your forearms, elbows anchoring to the mat. More space between the two shoulder blades. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just get ready for your seated twist. Lifting up, sending your back leg all around, planting foot outside your front thigh, rotating to your left. Now recenter, planting both feet to the floor, and this time coming all the way onto your back. Adjust your feet so that they are closer to your bum, and then elevate your hips for bridge pose. In this first one, keep your hands flat. Keep your toes and heels on the ground. See if you can anchor the shoulder blades and the back of your neck. Now one more inhale. On the exhale, lower down. Bring your left knee to your chest. Squeeze it deeply. Imagine dissolving the space between your lower back and the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then we'll take reclined pigeon or reclined figure 4. You're going to plant your left foot on top of your opposite thigh and see if you can push that bent thigh, bent knee away from you. Now, if you want to go deeper, just hug your opposite knee. You can interlace fingers behind your thigh or on top of your shin bone. And keep your upper body grounded. This will release any tension around your hip area. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then one more little exercise. You're gonna grab your top foot, maybe your big toe, and then you're gonna extend the leg up towards the sky. Start to feel the back of your leg stretching. And if you need more, feel free to slide your other leg forward. Now hold it here for a few moments. You can bring the leg towards your body, or you can even open the leg out to the side. The rest of your body is anchored to the floor, your head, your shoulders, your sit bones. So take one more breath. And then bring everything back to center, hugging both knees to your chest. Big inhale. On the exhale, rolling into a seated position. Extending both legs and flexing through your toes. Now roll the shoulders back and down and circle both arms up. Folding forward over your two legs. Just imagine gravity pulling you down. You are not forcing anything, you're just surrendering. This will calm down your nervous system, and that's exactly what you need to restore. Use the breath as if your breath was medicine for your body. Inhale and exhale. Now rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Step both feet flat and scoop your pelvis forward. We're going to roll down and do one more bridge. This time, feel free to interlace fingers underneath you. Lift your hips. Stretching through your thighs, your belly moving in and out. Releasing your fingers and lowering down one vertebrae at a time. Now let's hug the right knee to your chest. Can you feel the entire upper body on the floor? Squeeze a little deeper. And then right into your reclined pigeon. We call this reclined figure 4. Bending your right knee and really pushing your thigh away from you. If your hips are very tight, maybe you should stay here. Otherwise, interlace fingers behind your other leg or even on top of your shin bone. Last inhale and last exhale. Now the last exercise, you're going to grab your foot or your big toe and extend your leg upright. Option, you can slide the opposite leg into this reclined split. Play with your top leg. If you feel like opening out, go for it. Just make sure that everything else is on the ground. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, recenter and hug both knees to your chest. See if you can circle both knees to one side. Massage your lower back. And then reverse. Circle to the other side. Come back to center. Plant your feet to the floor and open your knees into a reclined butterfly. Today we're going to rest hands on your belly. And as your hands rest on your navel, see if you can open the collarbone. Take a few breath cycles, just feeling the rhythm of your breath moving your body. And tenderly release your hands under your thighs, close your knees, and let your legs slide forward. Close your eyes. See if you can breathe more fully. and enjoy the spaciousness that you have created. More space between your thoughts, more space between each breath, and honoring your body, your mind, and your soul. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Hug your knees and roll up into a seated position. This time you can cross your legs. You can connect your hands in front of your heart. I hope you did enjoy this little class and that you restore your energy. I hope that you guys feel better by now. I send you much love.